All right, so we're taking what we learned about our 3 log rules and reversing what we were doing in the previous set of videos, right? So we've got our product rule, right, which was log of mn was log of m plus log of n. We have our product rule, which was log of, let's say a to the b was equal to b log a, and we had our quotient rule, which was log of m over n. So log of a quotient was the difference of logs. You need to remember those, okay? No formula sheets for this one because you need to know these, okay? So try to not rely on a formula sheet when you are doing your homework, because you're gonna, if you go on and take more math, you're gonna walk into calculus and they expect you to remember this stuff. They're not gonna remind you. Okay, so we've got ln of 54 minus ln of 6, and we say, the difference of logs. I remember I can use quotient rule and combine those. 54 over 6, and of course 54 over 6 is 9. So we just use the quotient rule in reverse. Okay, what about 3 ln x minus 5 ln y? So we see the minus, so we know we're going to, so we got a difference of logs again. So we need to do the quotient rule, but we can't do it until we get rid of the 3 and the 5 out front. So we're going to have to use our product rule first. So I can take that 3, and I can put it back in the exponent. And I can take that 5 and put that back in the exponent. All right? And you could even take the minus 5 and then use product rule, but whichever, it's your choice here. All right, so this one's going to be ln, so that was power rule that we used. And then we're going to say, oh, I got a difference of logs, and there's no numbers out front or anything, so I'm going to use my quotient rule. And I've got this simplified down into a single logarithm. All right, what about the last one on this page? This one's a little more complicated. We do need to follow PEMDAS, maybe. So PEMDAS would say deal with what's in the parentheses first, right? We have a difference of logs. So I've got ln 2x plus 3. That's going to be ln of x over y, right? Quotient rule. Then we have our multiplication rule, right? Then we're going to say, oh, well, not multiplication, yeah, then we got power rule. So, but then we're going to look at multiplication. We're going to say, oh, we're going to put that back in the log. So we've got ln 2x plus ln x over y to the third, and all of that is inside the log. So that's our power rule. And then we're going to say, oh, we've got a sum of logarithms now. There's no coefficients out front. We can use power rule, right? So we're going to have ln of 2x, x over y to the third. That is our product rule. We can clean that up a little bit to get a final answer here. So we have ln of 2, let's see, I've got x times x cubed, so that's x to the fourth, over y to the third for our final answer. And I think since we're at 4 minutes and there's several more examples, we're going to break this and go on to a second video.